Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Airport CEO. Our airport is bustling. We are up to 2,300 passengers, and yeah, there's a lot of activity happening right now. Just loading into the save, and it looks like we are short a little bit of staff. Not surprising as we expand more. So we're going to hire some passenger service agents. We will not hire any of the other lower quality candidates. We'll also get a couple service technicians going. I think we'll probably even just grab security officers as well. We want to keep our staff nice and happy. I was testing earlier and realized that if I don't have enough staff hired at the moment, that happiness really starts to reduce pretty fast. So we want to make sure we keep our staff happy so that they are working. We are in need of a few more passenger service agents. So we'll definitely kind of be popping in and out, keeping an eye on that. But today I'd actually like to add in some more stands. And yeah, if we come into our flight monitor, or sorry, not our flight monitor, but our flight planner, we can see that Swiftly has not very happy with us. Crown getting there. And as their happiness goes up, they actually start wanting to add in even more flights. So what I was thinking is we could probably add in a few more remote stands up here, and then I do have an idea to help kind of expand a little bit of a remote stand operation as well, just to try and reduce some of the airport congestion in certain areas. So we'll go ahead and add another stand here, and then I'll also just add some on this other side here as well. And yeah, we'll just place down probably as many as we can fit comfortably, and I think it looks like about 5 total new gates. And then with our taxi pass, we'll add these in as well. Then if we come down here, we'll just make sure we set this properly again so that these are only going to be for arrivals, and we'll have other aircraft depart out of here. We'll see how that goes in terms of flow. Just want to make sure that we have the wingtip clearance available as well for that. So yeah, I think even down here that's set to departure only. So yeah, well, I'll go ahead and let our contractors, that's who I'm looking for, to work on those as well. We will need a few more services and service vehicles eventually for that, but for now we'll just let those get built. And then I was looking for an area to add in some more remote boarding options, and what I found that was going to actually work the best was if we come down here. I built this originally as a transition between our small aircraft terminal over here and some of our larger aircraft terminals. So we have all this space here that actually is primed for some of these new gates as well. And if we actually even come over here, we've got a couple of check-in desks that are currently not in use as well. I'm just going to turn these off again real quick so that they don't get used yet. Yeah, so we actually have some infrastructure available to us that we can use down here. We do have some space on this to connect a couple stands, but only 3 medium stands. So we would need 2 more spots as well. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and just remove this wall here for now. This is a staff area, so we shouldn't have passengers up here. And then what we'll also do is that a door that was never built? No, just wall. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll actually just build a couple of gates down here. So what we can go do is we'll come upstairs and we'll copy paste a couple of these gates here, and we'll just sort of see how this fits downstairs. If we need to make some adjustments, we can. Yeah, it's definitely going to be more spaced out probably than what we need, which is fine, but we will come back up here again anyways, and we'll just copy paste the seats and the gates on one. And then we just rotate these to fit somewhere, and I think probably nice and close to, let's go with right there. We'll have some, and then I wish we could mirror, but unfortunately we can't. So I'll probably just go ahead and copy paste the gates, and we'll add in a couple more there, and we added 5. So if we can really boost our boarding capacity to that, would probably be ideal. So there's 5 there, and then we'll just add in a bunch of extra seating as well. So we'll have some seats up here, and we'll kind of keep them away from that check-in area, but we can add a lot of seating in this area. It's pretty open for us to use. And then I can also maybe just grab some on the side here as well. And so yeah, we'll have a lot of seating available for the passengers. And then we'll just quickly build that part of the wall, even though I'm probably going to change that here in just 2 seconds. But anyways, so we'll add some large doors as well, and we'll add probably all in front of the boarding gates as well here. So yeah, those will all have some doors there as well. And then basically we have the space down here to build some better infrastructure for the pickups. So I'm just gonna pop upstairs real quick and see how these gates are. Yeah, I want to make sure these get turned off immediately because I don't want them being used quite yet. So we'll make this remote stand 4, and we'll make this one remote stand number 5, and so on and so forth. And yeah, we'll eventually have enough money, which I'm not sure it'll be this episode, but we'll definitely get more tiles unlocked, and then we can look into getting large airplanes established in this area, which would be really great as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just remove a little bit of fence on each side for now, up to there, and then we'll just pop some extra fencing around here as well, so that the animals don't get through. Just leave yourself a bit of space. Let's go up to there, maybe. Should work. Like so. Yeah, so we'll get these built. We'll come back down here as well. So what I'd like to do is we need to connect. That wall's gone. Okay, good. So we have a few things we need to do, to be honest. So we need to get another baggage bay in here. So we'll place that. Must be placed inside a secure zone. It is inside a secure zone. For some reason, it just likes to snap back and forth like that. So let me just see. Probably what it is going to be one of those things where it's a bit finicky. If I just put that there as a secure zone, will that be will that be enough for you? I hope so. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so we'll place that there. That should work. Yes. So we'll let them build that as well, and then we'll get our service road hooked up all around like that. Have it come down this way basically, and have them probably cross the service road, so that go to there, and then we can actually build sidewalks as well. So I'm going to go ahead and time lapse out just a little bit of a build and see what kind of I want to do with this. Maybe we'll copy some of our previous turnarounds area in the other remote stand spot, and then I'll be back with you. Alright, so while our contractors are hard at work putting all that together for us, what I'm going to do is get some of these check-in desks connected, but we're also just going to try and give them a bit more of an upgrade as well. So I think what we need is probably some self check-ins and bag drops as well, just to kind of see if that helps with a lot of the issues that we are having with check-ins being blocked all the time, which I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's an actual game thing or just a bit of a glitch, but if we can kind of line these up close to here, putting a lot of these bag drops kind of behind these check-in counters, then when we're building our conveyor belts, we should be able to just save ourselves a little bit on that as well. So we will probably have, thank you, game glitch, bunch there, and then we'll also grab some of the self check-in desks as well, put those across from that as well. Just make use of the copy paste mode to save myself a little bit of time. But yeah, they're working hard on that. So this should hopefully help keep everything running as smooth as possible. We have a lot of passengers now, so we want to make sure that we are able to get everyone checked in. And while I think of it, we might as well come in and just check. Yes, these are passenger service agents. These are all pretty high quality candidates, so we will hire a bunch of those as well, because we're just going to make sure that we need them. We'll hire you as well. And then in terms of security officers, let's grab some of the ones in the green at least as well. Keep that staff happiness nice and high. Yeah, so if we come down to here, you can see that there's already some existing belts and stuff that I used to try and connect these up to the different areas. But what we'll do is we'll probably send everything through the central screening here. And then in terms of our other baggage bay, we can definitely get this sort of hooked up to a similar system as well, just by using the tilt trace. So what I'll do first is probably start with an escalator. That looks like it needs a down escalator. Maybe? Is there something below? Oh, there's something below. Okay. So let me maybe work on this, and again, on a little bit of a time lapse, and just see if I can maybe get this connected up nicely somehow. So I'll be right back with you. All right, so we just need to take a brief pause because we have an emergency. So let's go ahead and accept it. And let's see, we should have space. It's a medium-sized aircraft, and we should be... Why can I not? Can allocate flight to the stand? Let's see, where do we have some space? This is a... Oh, it's a small aircraft. Okay. Do we have... Yes, we have a small aircraft. Stand is occupied by a delayed flight. That's always fun. And we usually need to have them land. This has never really happened that I have never had a small stand available. Yeah, we're gonna get heavily penalized. So let's go ahead and see if we can locate the aircraft. This one, it looks like it's just about to depart. So let's go back into flight monitor real quick. And we failed. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. It didn't, yeah, didn't act fast enough on that one. Okay, well, probably gonna hear about that. So let's see. Yeah, it's gonna go ongoing and penalize me. But anyways, I just have to move some of these bag drops. They were just a little too close, so I might as well just come back and do that real quick and go into bag drop here. Try and get these a little bit. That's probably as close as it's gonna allow me to go. Okay, I'm gonna have to move everything back. Just give me one. Alright, so I was working a little bit off camera. I'm just getting some roads hooked up to our new stands just to kind of increase the efficiency. I'm just adding a bunch of extra routes as well. And then I've got our baggage bays all sorted out and connected to each stand, which is good. I did put some more extra into this stand. Seems how we've only got 2 connected here. We needed a new baggage claim area as well, so that's now connected to this stand. And then I built some extra sidewalks so that everyone could walk around here as well. So I think it's just the vehicle can't reach a job site because of the roads aren't hooked up yet. So once those are fully built, we should be all set to go. As you know, in the last episode, we pressed on pause, and then, you know, all hell kind of still breaks loose anyways. But there's a few more things that we need to do before I can finally open up the stands. Is we just need to get the service vehicles again. So we've got 5 new gates set up. So let's go into our vehicles and we'll purchase some. So I'll filter all these off first. So baggage, I'm just gonna order some more baggage trucks anyways because we might need them. But then we will need 5 new belt loaders for that. Aircraft wise, we will need 5 more pushbacks, and that should be good. I might just get a couple more cabin and catering vehicles anyways. Seems how, again, we're getting some pretty big expansions. Shuttle buses, we're going to need 5 of those. We're going to need 5 stair trucks as well, and that should be good. I'm going to go ahead and order some extra fire trucks and 3 ambulances. We actually don't even have police cars yet, so we'll make sure we have all these security vehicles available as well. Staff wise, again, janitors I have neglected to hire, so we'll bring in some more janitors as quickly as possible. But yeah, we'll get all of those new vehicles coming in, and I think once they start arriving, which they are now, we should be good to go ahead and open everything up. So let's go ahead and turn on the check-ins first, and we'll get kind of things open in stages so that we make sure you know, we can kind of get the staffing that we need. And then yeah, they can board here. This still says it's not fully connected yet, so that should be good to go soon. We'll just fast forward here. I'm gonna clear all these notifications as all these new vehicles are arriving as well. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the stands as well, and we'll get those open and connected to our auto planner. Should start putting some flights in there for us as well, so we'll kind of let that run for a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign the vehicles off camera real quick. All right, so everything should be all hooked up and ready to go. Our flight planner does have some flights coming in here shortly to some of our new remote stands, so that's good to see. It is having some troubles with the other flights. Passenger can't board. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if this setup is completely working the way I want it to. It might need to be adjusted or something, but for the most part, it looks like everyone is getting to where they need to be. I do have enough staff for basically everything except janitors. That kind of tends to fluctuate as more jobs come through, but yeah, we can see we've got our first new aircraft arriving into the remote stand, so making sure that we've got everything arriving. I did connect up the service car stop, so if we go ahead into the flight monitor, I don't know why this flight is 12 hours delayed, but I think I'm gonna have to turn off the always delay and just prompt again, because yeah, some of these flights, they really just need to they need to go. I don't know what's kind of totally holding them up, like trying to make sure that everything is well connected, so hopefully that'll kind of just sort itself out as time goes on. But yeah, we might have to start canceling some flights just to maybe recover a little bit of time there, but overall I'd say that is working out pretty well. We have another emergency aircraft, so let's just see if we can get this in somewhere this time. Yeah, we'll go ahead and confirm that there. This flight we will cancel, and yeah, make sure we don't fail another emergency, because that's the last thing we want. So this aircraft should be landing here shortly. Yeah, it just came in, and we can see our fire truck has made its way over and is now putting out the fire. I'm starting to wonder if my runways don't have let's repair that real strike, but let's just see the upgrades. We might not have bird strike prevention. No, we do not. Okay, so that could be why we keep having emergencies. So let's get some of these bird strike protection things placed. Let's maybe put one there. This looks to be about halfway down, and then maybe one more further down. And then I think once they're built, you can adjust a few things on them. Wow, almost 5,000 passengers. That's amazing. Let's go into copy paste. Can I copy paste those? No, I cannot. All right, that's fine. We'll do the same thing on this runway as well. We'll come into our upgrades and we'll grab the bird strike prevention system. Something tells me that I built this when I had different runways, and then when we rebuilt the runways, I just never remembered to put these back in. So let's start with those and see how that goes. Coming up to remote stands, we go into the flight monitor. That is our emergency aircraft. 15 hours delayed. Okay. I'm gonna have to maybe cancel some flights. You are delayed. It's just boarding that we're waiting for. So let's go down. See how boarding is going in here. I'll delay that by an hour. That is there. They're not getting on board the shuttle for some reason, and I don't know why. They should be able to. Oh, shoot. Yes, the secure zones. Of course, I built the crosswalk so they could move easily, and then they were connected up to secure zones. So that will probably do it. That's okay. This is how we. This is how we learn. It's by making mistakes. So. Okay, once we kind of get things going again, so I'm going to go ahead and... Where are my stands? So... Let's just see if we can figure this out a little bit. 843 is next. Probably currently not on the stand. Ooh, I don't know if you saw that. I have an achievement now. 5,000 passengers. Oh, look at us go. Looks like our satisfaction is on the way up as well. Yeah, they're just really busy. I'm going to make the auto planner go to an hour and 10-minute turns, and we'll just see how that sort of works, and if that can maybe give us some space on some of these flights. And yeah, I might just have to hope. I think things will get better now, you know, that I fixed that. Little mistake and everything, but yeah, just gonna probably take a little bit of time to sort that out, but I think overall it is functioning once the flights actually depart. But yeah, the remote stands, let's go to remote stand 3 for a sec. I might just have to start canceling some flights. This aircraft is not even here yet. Is this aircraft here? No. Okay. This flight is now canceled. Is this aircraft here? It is. Alright. We will allow that. Let's just see what else. Remote stand 2 is facing some pretty heavy delays as well. And remote stand 2 currently has flight 361. And 361 is... Yeah, so this flight is completed apparently. This flight is now cancelled. And yeah, I hope I was on the right date. See if that maybe remote stand 3 and remote stand 3. So I'm going to say no, you are just going to depart. Why I don't allow the auto planner to do this anymore. This flight is now been canceled, and this is kind of what it's like, I guess, sometimes with airlines, you know, just things just start getting canceled. So unfortunately that's how it's gonna have to be, and then that should hopefully free up a little bit of time. So remote stand 3, is anything departing soon? It is en route TA69. reschedule that at all a little bit later. Probably not gonna let me, because all the stands are managed by the auto planners. So it looks like it just disappeared. So I guess that flight's canceled too. So yeah, we'll see. Oh my goodness. Okay, no. We're gonna just depart some aircraft. It's probably gonna take down our rating a little bit, but yeah, we just need to get these remote stands kind of caught up. The airlines aren't too pleased with us, but at least we handled that emergency. Okay, but yeah, we just want to make sure that things kind of get moving. We can get our money going, and then, you know, start sort of running out of. Yeah. No. You're delayed. You go, and we'll just see if we can clear up some of these delays and get these planes going and out of here. You know, at least they're somewhat running a little closer on time, and then hopefully with the stands being a little bit more separated, then should be good to go. The passengers are still boarding for this flight. Just to see if we can figure out where the shuttle is. So this is remote stand 7. There. EW381. Is this the shuttle for that? That is. It's just pulled up now. So yeah, I think this is where leaving the longer times for remote stands is probably going to be the best option. You know, I'm just wondering if we could maybe even try having like arrivals only. It just seems to be like the shuttles, they'll just go to the parking spot, but it didn't come back and board, which is kind of a bit surprising. So that's probably why these remote stand flights keep getting delayed so often. Yeah, it's still gonna go all the way back up to its parking spot just to what? Turn around and come back? Yeah, that's a bit surprising, but this stand is not connected. What are you connected to? So there, and then what stand is this connected to? Number 5, it looks like. Get that next door one connected as well. Nope. You know, we'll just keep sending them until we get the delays down. But I'm just wondering if having the shuttles parked at the stands is not really the best option either. I might go looking into the wiki real quick and just kind of see what we have for options there. So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm just following this airside shuttle, and I've been tracking some of the turnarounds, and I think what ended up happening was I set the auto planner a long time ago to auto always delay, and what appears to be happening is that everything was getting so delayed that stuff was not really leaving on time. I also checked the AirportCEO wiki, and apparently flights planned at remote stands should have an additional 45 minutes to account for travel time as well. So we shouldn't need to have our flight spaced out an hour and 10 minutes, but it could just be simply the distance. Like, even though I have tried to connect them as close as possible, it could just still be a bit too far, but this should hopefully at least leave a little bit of time. So if we go to remote stand 2, they're only about half an hour delayed. So hopefully once they depart, which looks like everyone is almost on board and it should be ready to go here shortly. If we just go into here, it looks like everything is done, so it'll push back as soon as this other aircraft is parked. Yeah, so I think that should work. And then if we go into remote stand 2, let's just see here. So 665 is departing. Swiftly flight 966 coming in from Fort Lauderdale. Ooh, executive airport, fancy. Should be here soon and should be able to just park right away as soon as it arrives. So let's just see. So where is the Swiftly flight? It might not even have landed yet, but that's probably it here from Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, so I think this should be good now. But yeah, I mean, impressively, our passenger numbers just keep rising. Unfortunately, yeah, the airlines aren't too happy with us, and queuing seems to be getting better. Baggage, yeah, so we'll have to maybe just see a little bit about, maybe we'll get some more ramp agents on this one and this one as well. And then, yeah, I think overall it's a bit of a shorter episode, but I did just want to make sure we could get these remote stand operation going. I think probably what we will do eventually at some point is we'll get this tile unlocked, and then we'll get our large runway going as well. We'll get maybe this tile unlocked as well. And yeah, we'll see about getting some more expansion going. But I just wanted to thank everyone again for joining me today in Airport CEO. It's been a lot of fun problem solving all these issues. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment below if you did. And don't forget to, like or subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next episode. So take care and bye.